Hi, I'm Maria, and I love to cook. And I really want chocolate chip ice cream, chocolate chip mint ice cream, but I can't find any. So I'm just going to go ahead and make it. So what I have to get started is 2 eggs. These are organic, cage-free, really high-quality eggs, and they're salmonella-free. But if you're not confident about that, you can make a different kind of ice cream where you cook the egg, or you could search for salmonella-free eggs. I'm going to start with 2 eggs, and I'm going to beat them until they're really thick and lemon colored. And then I'm going to gradually incorporate 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar. Superfine sugar is even better. You can whir it in a food processor, but just plain granulated sugar will work. But I also have a wonderful thing called the vanilla bean. To use my vanilla bean, what I'm going to do is I'm only going to use half of the vanilla bean. So I'm going to cut it in half, put the other half back in the little airtight bottle. Now this one, I'm going to cut down the middle, and when the time comes, I'm going to use the point of my knife to scrape the seeds out, and I'm going to show you how I do that. And then I'm going to take the husk, the remainder, the part of the bean that's left over after I get the seeds out, and I'm going to bury it inside my sugar container to let my sugar have a lovely vanilla essence. But for right now, what I want to do is just start beating these eggs. Probably for about a good 3 to 5 minutes before I even add the sugar. And I'm starting on low, and then I'm going to take it up to medium high. And I'm just going to keep doing that, and I'll show you how it looks all nice and thick and lemon colored when I'm ready to add the sugar. So it's beautiful, thick and pale yellow, and gorgeous. And now I'm going to go ahead and slowly incorporate my 3/4 of a cup of sugar. So I'm just going to add a little bit at a time, and then go ahead with the beaters. Make that lovely noise until I get it all incorporated in. I want to add now 1 cup of heavy cream and 2 cups of low-fat milk, and get that incorporated, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my vanilla in. And I'm also going to add just a little bit of salt. When you're making sweet things, particularly if they're vanilla or chocolate based, it's always a good idea to add just 1/8 teaspoon of salt. So here's my cup of heavy whipping cream, and I'm going to get that incorporated. Now the ratio here is up to you. You can use all milk, and you'll still have quite a delicious ice cream, and it'll be nice and low fat and low calorie. Or you could use all cream, and you would have one decadent, really intense ice cream, very high in calories and fat. I go with 1 cup of heavy cream to 2 cups of low-fat milk. But as I said, feel free to shake it up. So that's my 1 cup of heavy cream. Now I'm going to take the vanilla bean and show you how I get the little seeds out. So I split it already, I cut it. And I'm just going to take the back of my knife and run it through. And what happens is you get these little tiny black dots on the edge of your knife, and you get to incorporate them into your ice cream. And I'm just going to continue on and add the 2 cups of milk. And then I'm going to get this good and cold before I put it into my ice cream maker. The beans out of there. I want to show you what that looks like too. So that's how the vanilla bean looks when you cut it open, and inside are little black seeds, see? And those little black seeds are what I scrape out with my knife and incorporate into my mixture here to make my lovely chocolate chip mint ice cream, or just plain vanilla ice cream if you left the chocolate mint chips out. And this, once I get all of those black seeds out, I'm going to go ahead and put right into my container that I store my sugar in, and it's going to infuse it with a lovely flavor. You don't have to throw it out. You could also put it into coffee grounds and then have it with your coffee. So here's my ice cream maker, and my insert was in the freezer. I took it out. It's good and cold. I'm going to turn it on, and there's my ice cream, which at this point is vanilla. It's not mint chocolate chip yet. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on, and I'm going to pour my ice cream mixture into my ice cream maker. I gave it a stir when I took it out of the refrigerator, and I let it get good and cold. All my beautiful vanilla beans are at the bottom, so I'm going to go grab a rubber scraper and scrape them in. Then I'm going to wait about 20 minutes, and they're that point, I'm going to add in my chopped up mint chocolate chips. It's about as done as it's going to get in my ice cream maker. It looks absolutely delicious. I'm going to go ahead now and add in some chocolate chips, dark chocolate chips, and some mint chips. And I'm just going to let them fold in. And then this will be soft serve, or I can go ahead and stick it in the freezer and let it get even firmer. But first I want to incorporate all of my add-ins, and I'll show you how gorgeous that is in just a bit. Beautiful mint chocolate chip ice cream. Homemade and absolutely delicious. Great big bowl of it too. And my barky dog. Happy cooking, everybody.